Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to our classes. Myself is CMA Vikita here, and we are going to continue with our lectures. That is the strategic management subject, CMA Inter, paper number 9, part B. As you all know, that we are now doing the portion of second chapter, that are the strategic analysis and planning. As you all even know that the first chapter we have properly completed with proper understanding on what is strategy, what is management, and so beautifully we have done it that you do not have to remember it till your campus interviews. Trust me, it works if you understand in a proper way, putting your heart and mind into it. It will never wipe off from your mind. So it's all about you taking the process of learning so beautifully and understanding it. Okay, so now let's take a deep breath and then chill ourselves, relax ourselves, and come back to our chapter called strategic analysis and planning. That is chapter number 2. Everyone, anyone who is watching the video now and is not able to understand, for them it's a request that you people please go watch my videos which we have made it in our playlist of the CMA Inter Strategic Management. In the playlist you must be seeing the strategic management part 1, part 2, and part 3, and so you will be seeing. Okay, so that's all about the chapter number 1, part 1, part 2, part 3, and 4, if there is any. Then again the chapter change, we will have the strategic analysis and planning chapter, and then there will be part 1, part 2, part 3, and so. Okay, so please watch them, because you get a flow, you get a understanding, you get a connection of how things are going on, and you literally can do the analysis of any company if given you a chance. Okay, so always study in a perspective of knowing things, to make sure that you can adopt these models, these frameworks, these theories into your day-to-day life or into your futuristic life. Okay, so now, okay, fine, let's continue with a happy and a good smile. Let's start the session. So everyone, you people must have seen that the before video we have understood about our BCT and the product life cycle. This one was it. Okay, and now I'm coming forward for the Ansoff model. Okay, what is this Ansoff model speak about? Ansoff model here is a person called Ansoff, where what he did in 1965, long time, right? When I think your parents must have been born at that age. So, 1965 year, what he did was he wanted to bring out something different. Like, what is the different he wanted? To give the choices of strategic direction, choices of strategic direction open to a firm in form of a matrix. Okay, now what he did was he made a matrix. You people know what is matrix? This is a matrix. Okay, this is a matrix, a square where it is divided into 4 parts. Okay, this portion is something, then again it's this says something, then again you have this something, and you have this something. So all 4 quadrants of the matrix are being divided into a different way, right? Now what happens? Okay, so what Ansoff wanted to say? Ansoff says that the strategic direction is open into different types of strategies according to the 2 important parts of the matrix. What is the important part? According to the market, according to the product. What it did? It is according to the market and it is according to the product. So if you see, the matrix has been divided into products and markets. and the matrix is divided into existing and new. Existing and new. Existing market, existing product, existing then new market, new product, existing market, old product, existing market, new product. Then you have for new market, new product, new market, new old product. Okay, so these are the combinations which is purely saying about the combination of the matrix, the two important elements of the matrix called the market and the product. Now coming into this matrix, understanding this matrix in a more depth way, what we are going to understand in this matrix, we are going to understand that what when a, when in a particular situation which type of strategy can be utilized. Okay, so there are four types of strategies which has been adopted in this matrix. First one is the market penetration, which speaks about everyone, which speaks about market penetration. Okay, market penetration, where what happens is it is speaking about the depth. It is speaking about the depth. Okay, going into the depth of the company, I mean to the depth of the market, into the depth. Okay, in this, actually, if you see this matrix, I mean the position of the quadrant, I hope you can understand that it is saying about everyone, repeat with me, it is saying about the market is existing and the product is also existing. There is nothing new. It is all the old market and the old product. Analyze properly. I said you that there are two things very important. First one, it is market and this is product. In this also, there are two variants. Okay, first is it can be an existing market, existing product. It can be a new market, new product. Okay, so a place where it is an existing market and an existing product at that particular juncture or that particular place, what strategies should a company or a firm to adopt? They should adopt this strategy. What is this strategy? This strategy, what is it? Market penetration, where what happens, you have to sell more in the existing markets. You have products which you have the existing products. You have to make sure that that existing products are being sold in the existing market only. Okay, in that way you are going into the depth of the market. So that's called market penetration. Repeat with me, market penetration. Beautiful, very nice. Now coming to a position or a quadrant where it is said about product. It is said about product development. Product development means what? When a new product, okay, when it is a new product but it is being developed, it is being used in a existing market. Okay, that means old market, new product, old market, new product. Remember this way, old market, new product. Existing means old. Okay, and old. Okay, and here new. Okay, old, new. Okay, this is how you can remember. Fine. So what it is saying, it is saying the strategy is when there is market existing and product is new. See, you also write it MEN, MEPN. Okay, this one MEPE, existing, existing. This is existing, it is new. Okay, so what happens here, what we do is sell new products in the existing market. Here what we were doing, sell more. We were doing that only before, but we were doing more. Why? Because we had the old products only, old market. Here we are selling the new products in the old market, so it is called product development strategy, where where the risk is little bit higher. Why? Because there is new product. Whenever you see there is product or anything which is new, which is coming into new portion, there is a bit more risk. Why? Because there is something which is newly which we are seeing. Okay, so obviously there comes risk. Okay, fine. Now suddenly if I say you that you have to go tomorrow to a new office and check some records in that particular office, then obviously you will say that, ma'am, I do not know anything, it is a totally new thing for me. Then obviously you feel a risky thing that if I'm doing anything wrong in that checking, then ma'am can scold me, and so, right? So that same risk factor is also adopted when there is new which comes. Okay, I'll make you understand. Wait, don't worry. In the way where new product is there, that place you'll get increasing risk, or risk is more. In the same way, when there is market is also new and new product is also there. Getting it? Here what it was purely old. It was old. Both old, both product and market. Here it is new. New product, new market. You getting it clear? See, these both are the extremes. These both are the extremes. This is something which says about old, this is says about new. Understand properly. Mark it in your copy or book, or wherever you're writing notes, flash notes. You remember I had told you that you make flash notes. Write with me, because writing practice is very necessary. It slowly makes you convert into the language of writing, and it makes things so good flow in your exam. Trust me, it works, everyone. It works. Pause there. Whenever you feel that you are getting distracted, pause it, take a good breath, relax yourself, have water, jump a little bit, and come back. Get excited to study. Then only you will understand. Find out a way, source, risk. There should be a proper cause for why you're studying. That cause should be registered. Then you will surely pass. And I feel everyone will pass here. Okay, whoever is watching the videos here, finding out time, they are having a like a thing that they really want to pass. They have a emotion, a feel that CMA Inter हो जाएगा मेरा, पक्का होगा, everyone पक्का होगा. Have believe in God, believe in yourself, पक्का हो जाएगा. आराम से होगा, आराम से करना. अभी बहुत कम टाइम है, आई नो, बट cumulative revision करते रहना. Make sure that you're doing a cumulative revision. Make sure that whatever you're studying 2 days, 3 days before has to be revised every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, but has to be done. Whatever you're doing, do it in a proper 100% way, not that haphazard way. 10 chapters are there, I am doing all 10 but I know only 4. No, don't do that. Then don't touch the other 1 or 2. Touch the proper 7 or 8. Properly do it, complete absolutely everything, all the MCQs, all the work, MTPs, RTPs, everything should be completed. Then you see, no one can stop you becoming a CMA finalist. Okay, chalo, then all the best for it. Okay, now we are not done. I was just thinking of making a mood change so that you come back to the original situation of learning. Now, yes, so where I was here saying about that this is a new position, that is an old thing. Okay, where what happens, diversification is the strategy name, or the way what happens is here there is sell of new products in the new market. There is selling of new products in the new market. Now this diversification can be related diversification, unrelated diversification. We have more about it, we'll read it in the next part. Okay, so as we know that this is new product, new market, then there is obviously an risk which is being involved. There is risk which is being involved. Okay, so in the same way, let's understand a portion where what has happened, where It is saying about there is new market and old product. New market is new, product is old, means that the product has already been sold in different markets in some other areas, but newly now they have found thought that after doing a lot of research and development, they thought that in some area of Delhi, in some portion of Noida, that particular market doesn't have this particular product sold. So what they're doing, they're trying to achieve higher sales and market share of existing products in the new market. That means in other parts of Delhi, that pen manufacturing is done already, pen manufacturing is there already done, but in the small portion of Noida, this pen, no one knows it, no one buys it. Why? Because it's not yet put into the market. So when this pen goes into the Noida's some area, so what it does, it achieves more sale, it has a more existing of the, like the share of the market is more, and so it is, right? I hope you have understood clearly the concept of existing market, old new market, old product, new product. The concepts are market penetration, product development, market extension, and diversification strategies. Okay, so here market penetration means what things, attributes the market penetration has. Okay, so just already we have understood it, just for better understanding, let's read it once so that it's better. Increased sales of firm can be accomplished by reduction in price. Market penetration has these, okay, points. Increase in promotion, accusation of competitive firms by improvement in existing product. These types of strategies are used in the growing market. So market penetration, come on, repeat with me. Market penetration is what? Where it is old market, and ma'am, it is old product also, means we are going into the depth of the market. Okay, fine. So why? For growing purpose. Okay, right, understood everyone? For growing purpose. Fine. Now next, product development strategy. Here what has happened, as we know, product development strategy means it is saying it in the strategy involves extending the product range available to the firm's existing market. I said you that here what happens is old market but new product. So when this is the thing, then what has happened, the product development can be achieved by this particular strategy, can be achieved by how? You have to do a lot of research and development, you have to do a joint development with others, means you have to do a like it can be a joint venture or connection, so that this product is also done and this product is also done with this brand is also being established. Okay, next, by acquiring right to produce from others, from acquiring right to produce from others. Now coming down, uh, market market development strategy. What happens? It can achieve by a firm or finding a new group of customers. So example is new customers, new or the new origin foreign market, and industrial buyer. Then comes is the diversification strategy. Diversification strategies can be of two types, as I already have mentioned: related and unrelated. Related has two types: concentric diversification, vertical diversification. Unrelated are also called as conglomerate growth. This is an MCQ question or a true false question or a 1 mark question to be asked. Remember this point. 1 mark question to be asked. What is conglomerate growth? So don't get confused. Conglomerate, conglomerate Conglomerate growth is also known as unrelated diversification, where there is a brand which is shifting, which is not related, but it is shifting to another type of growth called the conglomerate growth. Okay, conglomerate growth. Got it, everyone? Done? Okay, superb. So now let's understand what do you mean by related diversification? What do you mean by concentric diversification? What do you mean by vertical? And in vertical, there is forward, there is backward. Okay, so this is an important, very, very important 2 marks, 4 marks, 1 mark, all types of mark, 5 marks can also come in this particular strategy. And this is there in the last page of this chapter also. So market we are reading at once, I'm not going to repeat that again. So related diversification, here it is some relation, therefore the potential synergy between the firm exists business and the new product and the market space. Okay, so concentric diversification means there is a technological similarity between the industries, which means that the firm is able to leverage, okay, leverage its technical knowledge, add on, okay, its technical know-how to gain some advantage. Okay, what is vertical integration? I think you people must be thinking ma'am is running only reading. I'll explain you, don't worry, I'll explain you. I'm just going around and making sure that you understand that these are some words which are necessary. It's all there, some newly I have added, but these which I'm saying you is there in our book. If you check, you can understand that I'm reading from the book only. Okay, vertical integration means the firm which is moving along the value system of its existing industry towards its customers. It is saying similarity between the industries, which means that it is having an add-on to its technical know-how. Okay, so this was, and then comes the unrelated diversification, which says about there is conglomerate growth because the resulting corporation is a conglomerate, which is a collection of business without relation to any in each other. Okay, that means X product is there, Y product is there. This is not connected to each other, but still they wanting to diversify their line so that it is easy for them to like get profits. Okay, understood? Now diversification, I will make you understand what is diversification, and then I think we will understand these examples which we have about. One is Nestle, then we have MACD, and then we have Starbucks. Okay, fine. Yeah, now coming down. So yes, I think you're able to see my screen. So this one is what is unrelated diversification. Unrelated diversification means involves diversifying into businesses with no strategic fit. Remember, strategic fit and strategic stretch. Strategic fit is this, strategic stretch is this. Remember the example of phone. In your phone when you are seeing a video, and there it is saying two options. Do you want to stretch it, zoom it, stretch it, or do you want to fit it in according to your ratio of your size of the screen, right? So remember that. So it is saying involves diversifying into businesses with no strategic fit, no meaningful value chain, no unique unifying strategic theme. Means it is saying that if there is, for example, Patanjali. Okay, Patanjali. Okay. Patanjali. Okay, this is Patanjali products. As you know, Patanjali is doing soap. Okay, now Patanjali is trying to bring shirts and pants. Shirts and pants. Now, do you think these both are related to each other in any way? No, right? So this is not inside the same value chain. So it is saying it is not into the same strategic fit. It is no meaningful value relationship. There is no relation here. Are you understanding? That is what. Here, approach is to venture into any businesses which we think we can make profit. Why? Because of that brand, Patanjali. Patanjali doing shirts and pants. It is not connected, but still it is wanting to try something new, so it is called a unrelated diversification. Example, I think you got it. Now, so firms pursuing unrelated diversifications are called often conglomerates. Conglomerates. Okay. What is it called? Conglomerates. So I think you are making note of it. Please go ahead because it is very necessary. Go for it. Okay. So in short, conglomerate speaks about a different, unique. It is distinct. It is totally a separate thing. Okay. So that is purely about the thing. Okay. Now I will make you understand about. Now I think you will understand about, ma'am. Before I say only, you will say, ma'am, this one is this related diversification. Now taking the same example, we'll take same example of Patanjali. Patanjali. Okay. Patanjali is having first is soap, and then it has brought is brush. Okay. So what, don't you think these both are related to each other? It is related. Like for example, let's take, okay, let's not take soap. Let's take paste. Paste. Is it related or not? Does it come into the same value chain? Yes, ma'am, it comes into the same value chain. I'll give you another example. Now, what has happened is this is the car. This is the car. This is me who is driving. You must be thinking, ma'am, do you know driving? Yes, I know driving. Don't worry. I can drive safely and nicely. Okay. So now what has happened is this is car and this is MRF tires shop. Okay. This is tires. This is car. Now, what has happened? Now, you say me, do you think this car and tires are the related diversification? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. These are called the same value chain. Why? Because cars which has to be sold, if they are not having these tires, then it cannot be sold. It is connected with each other, it is linked with each other, it has a proper sales with each other. So it has everything connected in the same brand name, everything united with that particular business activity. So it is called, it is having into the same value chain. So it is called related diversification. I hope you understood, everyone. Understood? Example. Is it nice? Okay, thank you. Now let's understand. Preserves unity in the business activities. Unity in the business activities. Reap competitive advantage benefits of skill transfer, lower cost, common brand name usage. Spread investor the risk over the broader base. Achieve consolidated performance means together the performance is being achieved greater, and when 2 plus 2 is greater than 4, it is said this is called synergy. This is called, this is called synergy. Everyone understanding? This is an leverage. This is an add-on benefit. This is all we have understood till now. Okay. So this is what greater than the sum of what individual businesses can operate identically. I hope you have understood now. I want you people to note down these flash notes, these examples also. Note down Patanjali's example, note down car example. Why? Because I know that it is not easy for understanding, remembering everything. It's a small mind. I literally can understand, it's a very small mind. Now we read, tomorrow again we can remember, but after a week, it's ma'am थोड़ा थोड़ा वैनिश हो रहा है मैम, क्या करना क्या है मैम, प्लीज आप बोलिए ना, कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस दे दीजिए, हम लोग पढ़ लेंगे. I literally get before 1 week of exam or 2 days of exam, before 20 days of exam, ma'am, important questions. Ma'am, what would be good? Do you think this question will come this certain? I don't know why people ask this. It is a professional examination. You should be, there is a risk involved. There is something which you are studying. It has been asked in the exam or not. We can't say. We literally think that it's important, but sometimes it's asked. It is not asked. So, how do you remember? You remember with these examples of Patanjali, car, tires, MRF, and many other things. Examples literally give you the cause and understanding of how do you relate and how do you write in exam. It is very easy and very nice. Okay. So to make it more easy, related and unrelated, related, unrelated, diversification. Okay. Difference between, if they ask, you can write this. This is just a simple definition difference I have written, but I have something else for you. Okay. Related diversification. What happens in related diversification? Involves diversifying into the business whose value chain possesses competitively valuable strategic fits with the value chains of the present businesses, so they connect easily. You see, if it is a puzzle, it should be connected properly. It should not be zigzag or something which cannot be connected. Understanding? So unrelated diversification, unrelated diversification says about involving diversifying into the business with no competitively valuable value chain matchups. There is in match, it cannot be matched properly. You will try a number of times that it cannot be matched, or strategy fits with the present businesses. Example, you write it that Patanjali's soap and shirts, will it match? No. Patanjali's the toothpaste and brush will match. Then the car and tire will match. You understanding? Pen and refill will match. Without the refill, the pen will not be sold. Here if you say pen and book, this is both are different, right? Both are different. That is the what thing which we are wanting to understand is related, unrelated diversification. Is it clear now? So this was the pure difference between related diversification and unrelated diversification. Unrelated diversification, sharing risk and competencies, interest to the owners and executives, leveraging the brand name, reducing the risk in various sectors, used share marketing skills, refocusing the company, using sales and distribution capacity, tax benefits, enhancing the manufacturing skills and know-how, defending against the takeover, assess the research and development and new product capabilities, obtain liquid assets and other assets needed, defending against the takeover, realizing. With this, please add on those points which we read. Strategic fit is there, strategy fit is not there. You can write that it is there within the value system, it is not there within the value system. If it is there within the value system, it gives you an add-on leverage, a synergy is being created, a competitive advantage is being created, but here it is not created. So these all things, basically this is not there in our book, the difference between, but I thought you should have an understanding on it. Okay, now everyone, let's understand a small point called in vertical integration. What is vertical integration? As you know, it is related integration only. It is related only, related integration, moving along the same values. Related means same value system, where it brings you a lot of synergy, right? So in vertical integration, what we are understanding is there are two types of integration. It can be forward, it can be backward. First one is when there is tire which is being manufactured and then tire is being used with the car, is called forward integration. Here 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 backward integration means what? From from car is there, car is being manufactured, but you go back and check the tire has to come and then been fitted and then only it can work. So it is called backward integration. Forward integration here customer, customer of customer, and then it is called supplier of supplier. Not much will be asked, you don't have to worry, I just wanted to give you an example. Now giving you an very nice example, that for example, you think yourself, okay, think yourself that you are doing a CA, okay, you are doing what? You are doing CA. You're doing CA and you also want to do CMA. Okay, you also want to take over the profession called CMA. Do you think it is diversification? Do you think it is diversification? Then yes, yes, it is diversification. Come on, it is diversification, everyone. Yes, here it is diversification. Why? Because diversification's main role is what? New product, new market, and both are new, right? Very good. Is it a related or unrelated diversification? It is related. Why? Because these both come into the professional world. Yes. Okay. Next, is it a horizontal or vertical? Then it is a horizontal diversification. Okay. For doing CMA, not required to do CA. Additional, it is an additional qualification. Hence, it is called horizontal um, diversification. Got it? Understood the example, everyone? Now making you understand with an here. Yes, this one is the example. Here, yeah, here coming to McDonald's. In McDonald's as a company, as a company, So here we are now going to understand one example, McDonald's example, where everyone is fancy about McDonald's, like we go and have burger and all the varieties of burgers, and then we have coffee and so, right? So let's understand what is the market penetration. Remember this one, when I am repeating it, market penetration, you should say it is present, it is existing, old market, old product. Remember, you have to say these things. If you say, it will be good for you. Old market, old product. Okay, where what is happening, the McDonald's strategy of penetration, where what happens, clever pricing. It has happy meals. If you remember, you have a concept called happy meals in the McD's. Then speedy service. Within very very less time it gives us service. Then drive through. Then next comes is product development, where it is saying new product, old market. Okay, so here spaghetti, mac aloo tikki, mac pizza, masala grill, paneer. All these in India, since people do not eat beef before, like in other countries the beef is one of the part of market development, but here we have these all new products which has been added. Market development is what has a presence in 121 countries and is being planning to open in Nigeria, in many other countries. Okay, diversification means what, new product, new market, right? McCafe, McStops, hotels and many other things which are a new way of going ahead. It can be related, it can be unrelated. McCafe can be related, maybe McStops cannot be related, won't be related. Okay, so that is something. In the same way we have like Starbucks also. This one, if you read, you can understand very well. It is saying market penetration. It says about hotels, grocery shops and schools, cafeteria, airlines and their existing market, existing product. New product development, salads and new other products are being added. Market development means all the stores over the world, Brazil, Russia, all over the world, where first Starbucks logo is there. Diversification means clothing different. Coffee, coffee is something different. This is clothing is different. Chocolate is different. Then music is different, right? So it is, some are related, some are unrelated. So I think you're understanding that if in exam any case based example comes, can't you write now? How you have to write is also I have given an example. So don't you think it's something very nice you have learned in this marathon? So please pause and give a like button. Think about that. It will be benefited to others also. Share now only. Tell them, call them and talk and tell them that it is very nice. Watch it and it will be useful. Okay, fine. Now coming back to our studies. So the next model is not much used, so I'm not going to explain it much. It is not, it is nothing but it is saying about, us from us position, dominant position, then embryonic position, growth position, maturity and aging. Like it is saying about the stages of the product from the starting, where it is in the early stage. Okay, earlier growth is there. Then growth stage is like in the place where you have the competition is there, and so the place where it holds a position and even grows. Okay, in the maturity stage, where the company is now able is in the stable position. See, if you compare this with the product lifeline, this one which we read, the infants, remember, this is embryonic, then this is growth, then this is maturity, then this is aging growth. This is what we have, maturity, and then we have written decline, in the same concept, same, fully same concept, just names they have changed. Okay, aging, we're losing the market, and here it is going down revenue. You remember, I'm just recalling you that here what we did is, here we have infants. Okay, then here in this we have stars and we have question marks. Okay, then we have cash cows and dogs. Then here we have dodos and war horses. Remember, that is same thing which is there in these stages of embryonic growth, maturity, aging. What we have to do is, what is the competitive position? What can be the competitive position? First thing, dominant position. It can have a strong, it can be favorable, it can be tenable, it can be weak. Okay, nothing much is there, but yes, once you can give a read. I till now I think they have not asked you a question, so don't worry at all. So just once if you check this, you will understand what am I saying about. It's very easy, not much difficult. Okay. Now coming down. So let's keep it for this much. But before I go, I just want to explain this table once, so that it's easy for you. Once you have to remember and check and go, right? So competitive position is dominant. If this is the position, dominant position, then in the embryonic stage, it will be a startup. It will have fast growth and it will build barriers. Okay. In the growth stage, if it is the dominant competitive position, then what happens is it is fast growth, attain cost leadership, it can renew, and it can defend position and act offensively. It can act offensively if required. Mature, it can defend position, it can attain cost leadership, it can renew, fast growth, and act offensive. Aging, defend position, cost focus, renew, harvest, and divest. Okay, these are what? These are the stage of industry maturity. And if there is dominant position of the competitive, dominant position, and this dominant position is continuing for these stages, any one stage or in these stages, it will be like this. Strong means startup, differentiate, fast growth. Here same fast growth, it will renew, it will differentiate, focus. See, if you see, these words are almost there in all. Find niche means you have to concentrate on any particular specific specifications. Okay, fine. So next is hold niche, hang on, harvest. Here growth with the industry, differentiate, renew, and attain cost leadership. In favorable situations, start, differentiate, fast growth, cost focus and growth. Harvest, find niche, harvest, divest. Here divest, retrench, startup, cost focus, differentiates, hold niche, harvest, catch up. See, it is not that much required, so I'm just going a faster. Okay, so let's keep it for this much. Please make sure that you read properly, understand properly, pause when required, give a like button, give your feedback, give your full-fledged happy wala feedback, smile after a class is done, because it gives you a lot of positive energy. Okay, thank you so much. Stay happy, keep smiling, keep waiting for the next videos, and make sure that you do revise, rewind, and refresh. 3 hours should be completed before the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.